Every now and then, some things hit the Twitter and Redditverse that stir up a lot of emotions, be those good or bad, or sometimes even mixed. Sometimes there are things that just cause way too much drama and stir the pot, and people don't even know what they're missing out on. So hello everyone, I'm your hostess with the mostest, 8 Second Gaming, and in today's video, I'm going to be breaking down some of these things going on lately that are causing both joy and confusion for a lot of people lately. And I just want to say thank you for the people on the last video that were concerned with my voice. I have a small cold and I'm just getting over it now, but it was annoying to be dealing with. But now that it is finally going away and I'm starting to get a lot more of my voice back, we are going to be going double time on the GameLeap website, so you do not want to miss out on that. Over there, we have Predator level coaches, including myself, creating high quality guides so that you can be the best Apex player you can be. Literally anything that you are struggling with, there is a guide there or one on its way. So you will be able to find help. But if you sign up right now using code SPLIT2, you get an amazing 50% off, and you also get entered in a draw to win a one-on-one coaching session with me. So click the link in the description, pick yourself up a membership, and act soon because this sale ends on the 15th, so you do not want to miss it. But now let's jump back into this video and talk about one of the biggest things that can be coming to Apex very soon. Recently, Hideouts, Apex Legends main security guy, the one who bans all the cheaters, posted a tweet saying this: "I'm curious, would anyone like to see an OG Apex LTM? Base characters and day 1 weapons on OG Kings Canyon, day 1 stats as well." And all of the day 1 players, including myself, got very excited. OG KC? You mean Skulltown, Thunderdome, Wetlands, Cascades, Bridges, Slum Lakes, all those areas back, but on top of that we'd get day 1 Wingman as well? If you weren't around for the day 1 Wingman, it was insanely overpowered and was the reason a lot of people were able to do so well. It fired faster, did more damage, and had a lot of bullets in its base mag. It carried a lot of people and was even the gun that I got my first win with. Yeah, I still remember my first win even all the way through these years. But at the time of writing the script, on that tweet's poll, there are over 31,000 votes, and 91.4% of those votes are for yes. A lot of players want to return to those glory days of Apex, get that feeling of the game that we all fell in love with. Now, like I said, I've been playing Apex since it came out. I've taken breaks throughout the seasons to play other games, and even now I play other games like Path of Exile to take a break from Apex when I need it. But old Apex and this version we have now are nothing alike. The meta, the guns, the maps, the playstyles have all changed and shifted so much a lot of players have forgotten exactly why they've decided to main this game. And don't get me wrong here, I'm not saying the changes the game have seen are a bad thing. Games do need to evolve over time to keep fresh and stay relevant. You know, unless you're CSGO, then you can do whatever you want and still have a loyal fan base. But I think this game mode would reignite a spark in a lot of players, remind them just exactly why they played this game for so many years, sunk hour after hour, day after day into it, because some of them have forgotten that. It just happens. It's a thing called burnout. A lot of players have sunk thousands of hours. I myself have close to 7,000 hours in this game. And sometimes you need something fresh and exciting to reignite that spark and get you excited for the game again. And this could potentially be that for a lot of players. This game mode has huge potential to bring back a lot of those OG players into Apex and really show them why this game is still one of the best overall games on the market currently. Apex does have a lot of players in it currently, but there are still some that haven't returned to it, and this could bring a lot more of them back. But that is just my opinion on this one particular game mode. What do you guys think though? Let me know in the comments. Would you love to see this game mode come into Apex? Maybe a Respawn dev watches this video and the comments will help convince them to actually put it in. But now we're going to be dipping our toes into one of the more controversial topics floating around the Apex Twitterverse right now. And for that, the first major Apex LAN event since TwitchCon is taking place very soon. An event that has been hyped up a lot. Teams have been practicing day and night to earn a spot to go to that, and they might not be able to attend it after all. Recent news has come out about players possibly being required to be vaccinated in order to attend, and it turns out that a lot of players are not vaccinated. Now, full disclaimer, I get that this is a very hot topic, and I just want to say before going any further, I am not taking any sides on this debate. All I am doing is bringing information on the subject in a non-biased format so people can form their own opinions from a neutral source. I am just giving information from both sides of the topic, and it's up to you to form your own thoughts. We are still missing out on a lot of information. I am just giving what is available. So don't come for my head. But now there are a couple names that haven't gotten the shot, most notably and publicly from NAR, Stay Naughty, the entire G2 roster, Team Liquid, and Verholst is still an unknown apparently. And some of these players believe that there is no way that Respawn or EA can enforce needing a vaccine this close to the event. If they were, and teams were to miss out on it because of that ruling, a lot of people and players would be upset, causing a riot and a lot of pushback on the company. But this choice may not be up to Respawn or EA. These events require insurance in order to run it in case something happens, and insurance companies may not be wanting to take responsibility for a potential spread. If they were to run an event and it did cause an outbreak, they would be reliable for it, and sometimes companies aren't willing to take that risk, even if it is a small one. If a player was to contract COVID at the event and be hospitalized, the insurance would have to then cover that, and depending on how serious it is, that can be a lot of money that companies don't want to pay out. So this may be completely out of Respawn and EA's hands. Now, there hasn't been an official statement from any of the companies on this. All the information that we have has come from the players that possibly are receiving emails and updates behind the scenes as time gets closer. So there still is a lot of unknown variables. But again, that's not even all of it. A lot of European countries have a zero tolerance policy on flying without vaccinations from what I've seen. Now, I live in Canada, so I have zero idea about any of the policies in these foreign countries to me. And if someone from EU or any of those countries watches this, I would love more information or clarification on this. But if this truly is the case, then it wouldn't even matter what EA, Respawn, or even an insurance company has to say. They wouldn't be allowed to fly in no matter what, and that would be from the government. There is literally nothing anybody could do about that. Though, possibly look on the bright side. Some people have pointed out that even though some teams may not be able to attend, 40 teams were invited. If, say, half can't show up, that still leaves a full lobby of 20, and it would just mean that they could have fun, play everything out, and it could work out. But from the information that we have right now, and from what I've seen, it is only NA teams that aren't vaccinated. There may be more, but as of right now, I am unaware because they haven't gone public with it. So there probably would still be a good diversity amongst their other regions for LAN, and teams would still be there and ready to play. This does have potential to be a huge issue for a lot of players if mandates are set in place, so we will have to wait and see. But who knows, this could not be an issue at all and people are just blowing it out of proportion. I just wanted to shed some light on it in case people were wondering why their favorite team wasn't at LAN. But as more and more information comes out about this, we will be keeping everyone up to date. So if you want to stay in the loop with the latest and greatest Apex Legends tips, tricks, and news, don't forget to smash that like and subscribe button. There are still over 80% of the viewers that watch these videos that aren't subscribed, so what are you waiting for? Thank you all for watching. Once again, I'm ATech in Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.